I'm getting ready today to go film some content with my friends in Venice Beach. I want to talk to you guys a little bit about some of the stuff that I did when I was drinking that was absolutely unhinged, that made me realize I should probably get sober. So it is no secret that alcohol and drugs and myself just do not mix. It is not a good combination. There was this one time in college where we were out at bars and I didn't usually make it out to bars. Like I usually blacked out or got into some kind of trouble before we even left the pregame. So that was already a big deal that we were at the bars. So my friend took my credit card away from me because I was buying drinks for everybody with money I did not have. I also was very annoyingly messaging this guy over and over. And so my other friend took my phone away because she was like, he does not want to hear from you anymore and you are just going to embarrass yourself. So no phone, no credit card. All of a sudden, I decide I want to leave, which wouldn't necessarily be a problem, except I could not call an Uber. I could not even get a cab. I had no money, no phone. And in my state of mind, I decided the best thing to do was walk 3.5 miles from the bars back to campus. So I just start walking. I had just watched that show, 13 Reasons Why. I was pretending I was in the show. Like I was screaming, why doesn't anybody care about Hannah Baker? I was like going through like freeway underpasses. I just don't understand, like, why was I pretending I was in the show 13 Reasons Why and like knew Hannah Baker? Like what was going on in my head? And when I tell you I was like sobbing about Hannah Baker, I mean it. Anyway, I wish that was the weirdest part of the story. However, I seemed to be in a very theatrical mood that evening. Halfway in between the bars and my apartment was this like 24-hour pancake house that all the students would always go to. I pretended that I was supposed to be meeting somebody there. I literally told the hostess, she was like, how many? And I was like, party for 2. I don't know what time it is at this point, like maybe 2 a.m. She's like, oh, like, what do you want to drink? And I said, oh, like coffee, please. Can we have 2, like somebody else is coming. There was literally nobody else coming. I remember I ordered chocolate chip pancakes and steak and eggs, and I like have this like fuzzy memory of me like eating the whole thing. The waitress was like, oh, sweetie, like, are you okay? And I was like, no, like this guy's supposed to come meet me. And it's like, he's not here. And like, I don't have any money. Like he was supposed to pay, like, I don't know. She starts like giving me coupons to like try to help. I eventually just, when nobody was looking, got up and ran out of the store. It was so bad. Long story short, I made it home. And when I got home, there were people who weren't even really my friends, but just girls I knew worked outside my apartment. And they were like, oh my God, where have you been for the last 3 hours? After that night, a few years later, I went back to that pancake house and paid them back and made amends. And it was the most awkward, embarrassing thing. And it would be like funny maybe if like this just happened one time, or like it was like a good story to tell, like, oh my God, the craziest time of my life. But that was not the craziest time of my life. And I did things like this on a regular basis. Eventually, I just got really sick and tired of having nights like these. Alcohol and I just don't mix. And so it was time for me to maybe consider a different way of life. I talk about this stuff because I feel like people are usually really scared to talk about it. And I just want to normalize it. Like, some people just can't have alcohol and that's okay. And if I can get sober, trust me, you can too. I don't even know if this was like an interesting video, but if you like it, I can have many more stories. Mwah.